Welcome to Live Darts TV. We're here in Minehead for the JDB event. We're joined by Colin Lloyd. Colin, what an event this is going to be. Unbelievable setup here.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I mean, I remember coming here the days when it was a UK Open. I mean, they still have the UK Open here now. And I remember playing on this very stage, so it'd be nice to come up here again.
Definitely. We're going to grab you because the World Grand Prix is upon us. And someone told me you won the World Grand Prix once.
Yeah, of course I did. Yeah, 2004, great memories, great event, great memories.
Yeah, I'll say that the draw's been done. I've got it here, and there's some unbelievable ones. I suppose the one that really jumps off the page is Michael Smith against Adrian Lewis in the first round.
Do you know, I was chatting with Bobby this morning, funnily enough, and he said, really, have they drawn each other first round? I said, listen, they're both players that go at a nice rapid pace, and they can score extremely heavy, and it's only best of 3 sets. You know, someone's got to come out of the blocks quick and you know, stamp a bit of authority on the game. But like you say, that's the draw of the round.
I'll say they'll both be sat home thinking, oh, why me? Because they both want to run, they both got targets they want to hit, so it's like a nightmare for both players.
Of course it is, yeah, but they can't think like that. They've got to just go up there. The draw's done, that's the way it is, get on with it. You know, and that sounds a bit cutthroat, but that's just the way it is. They're both professional players. They're both, I mean, not so much Adrian at the minute, but they're both really top 10 ranked players. And that's the draw. You've just got to get on with it. And like I say, I think it's going to be a really explosive game. Other than that, someone's going to get trounced. Seriously.
Another one, battle of the finishers. We've got Mensur Suljovic against James Wade. Again, we've got tops and tens versus double 14. I'm really looking forward to this. Maybe not in the scoring stakes, but I think it's going to be a high-class affair because they're both sharpshooters.
They are. And I think the thing about it is as well, is James a 2-time winner of the World Grand Prix. He knows what it's all about. Listen, Mensur's a proper dart player, as we say, you know. But I think James feels comfortable with his tops and tens. And if he comes out firing, he goes at his own pace. He won't be speeded up or anything like that. Same as Mensur. And I think that makes for a great game, a really great game.
Again, world number one, Michael van Gerwen, not in the best of form as we speak in terms of majors. He's got a tough one. Steve Lennon, the home favourite in the first round. That could be an interesting one.
Well, I think it'll be one of the first times that quite possibly Michael won't have the crowd on his side. You know, so, but listen, it's Michael van Gerwen. He's a world number one. He's a world number one for a reason. And there's that old saying, form's temporary, class is permanent. And he'll be ready for it. That's what champion does. He gets ready for the majors. So Michael will be ready. And the last big major they played was the match play. First round, he don't want that happening again.
He was hurt by that, wasn't he?
Massively hurt, massively hurt. But fair play to him. He took himself away. He took the family on holiday. And he had a nice refreshing break. And now I think Michael would have had that break and he'll come back even stronger.
Defending champion Daryl Gurney again's got a tough one in the first round. He's got Hendo, who caused the giant killing last year. Tough one because Hendo's got fond memories and knows he can play well on that stage, and Daryl will be fearing it a little bit, I think.
And Hendo beat Daryl at the World Championships. Listen, Daryl won it last year and he won it on merit. He threw some class darts and he done what he had to do. And he's defending champion, bit of pressure on him. You know, he doesn't want to go there and sort of like get dumped out first round. But big old Hendo, he's no mug. Once he starts getting that old rocking going and the doubles start going in, dangerous player, dangerous player. But again, it's the first round. It's dangerous anyway because of the short format. You know, if you want to get through, you've got to be out of the blocks quick.
One of the other top 16 players in the world, Huybrechts, he's got a tough one against Jeffries and Kim really needs a run because he's in treading water almost at the moment, where we all know he's got a really good game, but we're not seeing that at the moment. And Jeffries fearless, as we've seen at the match play.
Yeah. I mean, the thing in Kim's favour is that he's played the Grand Prix before. Jeffries never played the Grand Prix, I don't think, because this is his debut. Yeah. But again, Jeffries he's a great player. He proved that at the match play. So yeah, but like you say, there's a bit of pressure. There's not so much pressure, I don't think, on Jeffrey. There's more pressure on Kim, I think, because Kim desperately needs a run, whereas Jeffrey doesn't. You know, he's still on the up, whereas Kim's on the defend. And no, listen, they know each other's game in and out, inside out. You know, they've probably played each other numerous amount of times around Belgium and Holland and whatever. Again, fast and furious. I wouldn't like to call that one, actually. I wouldn't like to call it.
You touched on something there about defending prize money. From current, or speaking from experience, do you know when you're defending a lot of money, and does that play in your mind going into tournaments?
Oh yeah, you know when you're defending. Yeah, you know when you're defending. This is you're looking at it all the time because you want to be in the top 32, you want to be in the top 16, you want to be in the top 8, you want to be in the top 4. And so you study it. You study it religiously. Barry Hearn studies it religiously. I think he's always looking at the permutations of what can happen if someone goes out or someone has a run and whatever. Yeah, you'd be a fool not to look at it. You have to look at it. Doesn't matter about the pressure on yourself. Only you can go up there and perform, and it's just another darts tournament. I don't say that lightly and off the cuff, but it is. But you need to know where you need to get to not only defend that money, but push on for a bit more to push yourself up the rankings to guarantee yourself another trip back onto the big stage.
Another game, just looking through the draw here, that really intrigues me is Darren Webster against Stephen Bunting. Two players that are in a rich vein of form right now. Darren's looking at getting himself in the top 10, and Stephen's come back from, again, the oblivion where he didn't want to play the game, in a real good run of form at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, listen, with Webster, you know, Darren's been up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. You know, I've known Darren many years, and it's great to see him playing well, and he's playing with supreme confidence. Stephen, he's had a great time on the dartboard. Lost his way a little bit, but he seems to be finding a bit of form again, like you say. And I think that makes for a humdinger as well. Both quick players, again, quick players, quick. But both will really want to do it. And again, I think that's another match where if someone stamps a bit of authority, you know, it could be over in the blink of an eye.
Apart from the top 4 that are guaranteed, players now start turning one eye towards the Holy Grail, the Premier League. I've spoken to Darren. Darren wants to play in that. Would you like to see someone like Darren Webster or Ian White given a chance to play in the Premier League? The older generation that breaks the mould of the younger dart player.
Listen, they're professional dart players. They don't need me to say what I think should be done and has to be done. They have to do it themselves. They have to prove themselves, get up on the stage, go well and go deep in majors consistently. And I think the committee or the board or whatever, they'll look at them. But you can't just say, yeah, I think he should have a go. At the end of the day, it's the entertainment business side of it. And, you know, if they're playing well enough, they're going to get picked. And like I say, I don't mean that, you know, nastily or anything. If they perform, Ian White's playing some lovely darts at the minute. Darren Webster's playing some lovely darts at the minute. But have a run at the Grand Prix. Have a run at the Worlds. Have a run at the Worlds, you get noticed. That's where you need to have a run, in the Worlds. That's your last chance, but you can't put the pressure on yourself to say it's my last chance. But have a good, consistent year in the majors, you will be looked at, because you can't be ignored. So,
I'd say, like last year, Daryl Gurney and Simon Whitlock, the finalists, obviously, we know Daryl won it, and they both got Premier League places off the back of a good run at the Grand Prix.
Yeah. I mean, the thing about it was as well was that Daryl had a really good year. It wasn't just one event. He played really well. I see Daryl when he lost to Hendo in the World Championships, and he was absolutely distraught, as he would be. You know, it's the biggest major in the world of darts. But yeah, they got it all for the right reasons, because they were the form players and whatever. They'd had a good, consistent year, and so they were looked at. And that goes back to what I just said. If you have a good, consistent year, get to the quarters, get to the semis, runner-up, semis, winner, runner-up, semis, winner, runner-up, quarters. You can't be ignored, but you have to do that first. You can't just go around spouting to people. I'm not saying they do. You can't tell everyone how well you're playing. Prove it. Prove it when the cameras are running and the crowd are in there. Prove it. Have a run, and then you'll get picked.
Colin, absolute pleasure as always. Thanks for joining us here at Live Darts to Say, and we're looking forward to this an amazing JDB event here.
Brilliant. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate. Thank you very much.
Thank you.